Hello YouTube! Today we are looking at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Charge Gold Ranger or the Zuden Sentai Kyoryuger's Kyoryu Gold. So I did get this at the toy department in Fairfield, Ohio for about 50 bucks. I know he's going for a lot more than 50 bucks. Please do not spend that $100 for this guy. Some people are asking for $115. I've seen people ask $120 for this guy. Do not pay those very annoying prices for this guy, because in the end of the day, he is just the Dino Charge mold with a couple differences just to make him Kyoryu Gold, but that doesn't make him worth that $100 asking price. So yeah, there's a lot of things. I have a lot of opinions on this guy. As much as I love Kyoryu Gold from Kyoryuger, I don't think this represents him very well, him or Dino Charge Gold, because he doesn't really look as gold as I want him to be. If we take the action hero that we reviewed a couple weeks ago, I like this gold. As you can see, it actually is like a kind of like gold paint job. Even though it is a little bit bronze, it still has like that gold kind of finish. As you can see, he is more of a yellow, which I don't really like as much. So, you know, yeah, we'll see what he looks like out of box compared to this guy. So yeah, that is the plan for today's review. We're gonna take him out, look at all of his accessories, and then compare him to this guy, and then hopefully bring in the whole team and have a really cool group shot of all 6 Kyoryugers. Let's look at his accessories. So he comes with the 2 hands out of box, and then he comes with a separate fist hand and a separate karate chopping hand right here. And then he comes with a lightning effect, because this is the lightning collection. Very cool. But I think this actually works for once, because we do get Xandar Thunder. Well, that's what it's called in the Japanese show. I don't know what it's called in Dino Charge. The one really cool thing is this does open up, so he can load in the Zudenchi. The Zudenchi goes in here, and in here, and in here, and then he goes, and then he does the Xandar Thunder, or the Lightning Afterglow, which I think is so cool. I love Kyoryuger. Definitely one of my top Sentai. So yeah, you can definitely do that. But yeah. And then he does come with a Sir Ivan face sculpt right there. Personally, I think it looks pretty good. I'm definitely not going to use this. As much as I love Dino Charge, Kyoryuger just beats it out of the water story-wise. So yeah, here he is out of box. One gripe is the neck is not painted yellow, not painted white. It is gold. If we bring in the action hero, as you can see, it's supposed to be painted white, as you can see. So that is one gripe I have. And 2, sorry, as you can see, he is more of a yellowish brown instead of like a yellowish gold. As you can see, he still looks pretty good, but I just think that paint job could have been better. Like, if you've seen their Beast Morpher, Hasbro's Beast Morpher's gold, I think that gold would have been a lot better on this guy to represent him. So yeah, here is his Terra revolver, or Pterodon revolver. This is what he uses to transform into Kyoryu Gold. The Zudenchi goes in there. This does not open or close, so you can't really do anything with that. But you can have him like firing it, which is pretty cool. I think the neck sits a little bit too low. I think either that, or is just it needs to have that white to separate the helmet from the body, because without that, it looks very inaccurate. Yeah, there's a quick comparison between these two. And as you can see, yeah, this is definitely more show accurate, which sucks because I was really expecting this guy to be pretty good. As you can see, there's no paint on the back here, but there is on here, so Hasbro does beat out Bandai with that. To go over articulation on this guy, his head's on a ball joint with a hinge, so he can look up and down, side to side, no real neck pivot. Arms go up about that much, hindered because of the shoulder pads. Arms are hinged, they can go up all the way. You do get a bicep swivel. You get double jointed elbows that bend about that much. And then you get wrist swivels. Oh, the henshin device is kind of coming off. Okay, anyway, you do get wrist swivels with hinges that go side to side this time. That's nice. And then you do get the Hasbro like diaphragm and ab crunch. So you get like one joint up here with the diaphragm, so you can kind of go side to side a little bit. You can kind of crunch forward with it and kind of go back. But when you combine that with the ab crunch right here, you get some amazing movement forward and backwards. So you can get some good like flying poses, because like in the show he is able to like fly. That's why he has these pterodon wings right there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Legs kick up about that much. They don't really go back. You can do mostly the splits. Get a very tight thigh cut. You get double jointed knees. You get boot rotation. Ankles go down, go up, and then you get the glorious Hasbro ankle pivot. So he is very much articulated. He is your standard for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. He is pretty good though. I mean, I say, let me get his sword in his hand and we'll get some poses. So some quick final thoughts. I think this figure is pretty cool. It's not as show accurate compared to the Action Heroes one right here. And I don't really think the gold paint is that, I think this gold paint is much better than this. But personally, for a 6-inch version of Koryu Gold, I think he's okay. I think he's pretty good. He'll be like great on the shelf compared with all 6 of the other 5 Koryugers. So like he's good for display and definitely good for articulation, because his articulation beats this guy out of the water tenfold. He's a good figure. It's just he's not as accurate as I want it to be. I might paint him this little part white just so he can be more show accurate. I don't know, because I don't want to risk ruining a very expensive figure. Like, yeah. So that was my quick overview of the Zuden Sentai Koryugers or Dino Charge Gold Ranger. Enjoy the photos. I'm happy that we have all 6 Koryugers. I hope in the future when Hasbro comes back with the Power Rangers line, they make more, because I think it'd be amazing to have the whole core 10 team together and have, dude, if they'd make a Dino Supercharge Gold, Dino Supercharge Red, or T-Rex Supercharge, sorry, or you know, Koryu Red Carnival, if they make that in a 6-inch scale, and all 10 Koryugers or Dino Charge Rangers, that shelf would be amazing. He's definitely a solid, I'd say 7 out of 10 figure. 7 or 6 out of 10 figure. Doesn't mean he's bad, but doesn't mean he's great. He's standard. He's standard and not show accurate, which is kind of, you know, which sucks. But yeah, that was my quick review. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.